What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte, and Alexander Povetkin. Dillian Whyte showed it was rocky at the beginning of the fight. Both of the guys were off balance. I don't know what it was. They looked sluggish for the most part. Dillian Whyte thought he hurt Povetkin in the first fight. He went for the kill. He went for these wild overhand swinging punches that caused Povetkin to elude. And when he eluded, I guess that took a lot of energy. And Povetkin was all over the place. Dillian Whyte was all over the place. But Dillian Whyte won the round with his jab. He landed, I think, a right hand. I think a left hook landed for Povetkin to the body. Okay, round two, boom. Same thing. They popped the jab to keep Povetkin back, as I predicted, okay? And he kept Povetkin back so he wouldn't be able to work on the inside. All right, so he was doing that. And then what he did, he timed Povetkin, which was great. And I know they worked on it with Shadow. Him and Shadow worked on this. When Povetkin would come in for those left hooks, he would be ready to time him with a right hand. You know, so the straights rights were making, were hitting, were landing. The jab was landing. He was setting the rights off the jab at times, but the straight right was the thing that did it, okay? And the third round was, I think I would call that even. If I could give Povetkin a round, it would be the third. Because Povetkin, in fact, did throw punches and land left hooks and right hands. Okay, so he started landing the right hands to the body. No uppercuts were landed from Povetkin. You know, go figure. And then it was a pretty balanced round because, you know, Dillian Whyte, you know, in times Povetkin wanted to wrap him up to stay closer to him. And Dillian Whyte didn't want to clinch. So he would try to break from the clinch and do some infighting of his own or whatnot. But I got to add this. Both times these guys, when Dillian Whyte would lean over on Povetkin, Povetkin would lean outside the ring. And then you got to understand, it's damn near 500 pounds that's coming, basically could come over the top of the ring. So that's something I must mention because it was something that like, that could be very bad if both of these guys topped over the top rope because I don't have faith in those ropes like that, right? So fourth round, okay? Dillian Whyte caught him with a straight right hand, disembobulated him, okay? Now, let me backtrack. Third round, he gets hit, okay? When he gets hit, he goes down. No, he gets hit, he catches it, he takes it flush, okay? Povetkin takes it flush. I'm like, okay, what's this guy's chin made out of? Because the first fight, as you can recall, he wasn't taking those punches that easily. He was taking straight rights and then grazing left hooks. He was already going to the canvas. But this time, he was resisting these punches. Maybe it was confidence because he knew with one punch, I can get him out of there. You know what I mean? Maybe he had the Andy Ruiz syndrome or something like that. But, you know, he took those punches. He was eating these shots, okay? And Dillian Whyte, in the fourth fight, ended up, wow, just poured down raining. Ended up swinging, landing with a right, vicious right hand, right? He lands with a vicious right hand. Povetkin, it totally disembobulates him. He doesn't see it. He leans against the ropes. He comes off the ropes, okay? Dillian Whyte hits him again. He's totally off. He's out on his feet. Whyte throws that left hook that he's known for, takes him out of the game, drops Povetkin. When Povetkin tries to get up, he gets up, but he's stumbling. He's not at it. The referee stops the fight, and the fight is over. However, I gotta add this: Dillian Whyte showed that hey, he showed Povetkin respect. He showed himself, although he's a body snatcher, he's also a decent human being because Povetkin, they didn't have a stool. I don't know what the hell they were doing in Povetkin's corner when Povetkin was trying to get himself. They're checking him to see if he's okay. Dillian Whyte walked over to his corner, okay? Got his stool, brought it over there so Povetkin can sit down. All right? Then start helping him pour water on his head. You know what I mean? The same thing Mike did with the fight. I think it was Clifford Etienne. You know, he helped ATN up, you know what I mean? And respect. You know, this is what this is. You guys do this for a living. There's no personal feelings about this. You guys are fighting, but it's nothing personal. It's just business at the end of the day. So, I thought that was very, very meaningful, okay? And worth mentioning because a lot of times people thought that, Whyte being a dick, not giving him dap, in the first fight is why he got knocked out, karma, that type of stuff like that. But Dillian Whyte showed that he respected Alexander Povetkin. He knew the guy was hurt. He got him out of there. And now it's time to make up, kiss and make up, and move on with the rest of you guys' career, right? So I thought that was very, very important to mention. Dillian Whyte, I think that at the end of the day, I think Dillian Whyte is still a force to be reckoned with, but now everything becomes unlocked. Okay, the Wilder fight, the Ruiz fight, maybe an Oscar Rivas rematch when he comes back for Bridgerweight, the Joe Joyce, all these fights now, the Tyson Fury winner of the Anthony Joshua winner, these fights could happen to him now. Okay, but he had to handle business first. If he didn't handle business, this would not be the way it is, because Alexander Povetkin is still a very dangerous guy. However, I would say this. Povetkin did try what he was, he did what he could, I guess. Did he look his best? No, he did not. He did not look his best. Now, I don't know if it will be any excuses, so I'm not making any, okay? He got beat. He got hit with flush right hands and a solid left hook that took him out of the game in the 4th round, and that was a round earlier that he got Dillian Whyte out. So that's just something worth mentioning. This was a very quick fight, but like I predicted Dillian Whyte would knock him out. I picked round 9 because I thought he would have to, drag him into the later rounds when Alexander Povetkin didn't really have any steam behind his punches to really be a threat. But Dillian Whyte, being who he is, wants to get it on. You can see him bouncing, okay, before he gets in the ring. He was bouncing before he gets in there. He was ready. And you could tell something was going to happen quickly. Okay? Povetkin, honestly, I think Povetkin came in too calm. I think he came in too nonchalant. Like, okay, here we go again. You know what I mean? Another paycheck, another day, another dollar. You know what I mean? So I think at the end of the day, though, I think that Dillian Whyte it was like almost he had the momentum, okay? Because he definitely had the tenacity in there. He definitely had the killer instinct in there, and he did what he needed to do. Now, it was a couple times that Dillian Whyte you could see he kind of hesitated when Povetkin came close. Now, I noticed that. I think that was in round 2 he did that. But other than that, good job from Dillian Whyte. I would like him to work on his balance a lot more because he was all over the ring too. And I don't know what the hell was wrong with Povetkin. Somebody mentioned they took the Wilder water in the fight. But dynamic knockout, good stoppage, because had Povetkin kept going, he would have been seriously hurt. For what reason? You know what I'm saying? He couldn't fight, and because when he got knocked down the first time, he was already out on his feet. So that should tell you everything. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this fight breakdown and Dillian Whyte knocking out Alexander Povetkin in round 3. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.